We are not reporters nor journalists. The views, information, or opinions expressed are strictly and solely barbershop talk. We pride ourselves on being uncut, unapologetic, uncompromising, unfiltered, and refuse to conform to anything less than. So if you can't cut the cap, this ain't the show for
Yo,
you.
Fat Joe just
Oh
recently
Lord.
said something about artists being held responsible for their lyrics. We
But there
spoke
are.
about this
Uh-huh.
before. Fat Joe's talking about it now. How do we feel about it? Um,
Everything
this
I
could
ever
be
said
a
in my lyrics is fake. I don't do,
except for
but
the Glizzy joint, that all
nope,
the Glizzy talk
none of
is
that
real.
stuff. I'm not even nowadays. You got to say that. You have to say that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if people are not being held responsible for the things they put in their lyrics, and they out here selling this shit to us, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to believe
Freedom
no more when it comes to
of
music.
speech. Freedom of
But freedom of
speech.
speech you only
That
do it
joint
for
do
so
not
much, bro.
exist.
Yeah,
That
because
joint
right
don't
now you
exist,
can't just
bro.
walk outside and say I hate these fucking faggots. Freedom of speech goes
Well,
out the window.
well, no, because then it becomes a hate crime in a sense. So yeah, there's certain things you can't say that's disrespectful, but I can still talk and say how I feel. Now, are there repercussions from it? Yes, but I can still say whatever I feel. Now, if I walked outside and say f this, f that, and whoever, and nobody heard me, big deal. Or somebody heard me and didn't care, big deal. But it still should be freedom of speech. You shouldn't be prosecuted for what you said in music at all. Whether you're telling a story, whether you're making a fable, because if that's the case, then we got to get into when they write books and these murder stories and the movies, everything that's art that has fictional stories that they make up. Why is it being targeted just on music in a sense, right? So you can't separate just music when it's a form of art and not include everything else. And that's my opinion.
So I used to say this a lot. I used to say music was just the audio to every visual that people put out there. Like what you write in music, you'll see inside of a movie, and Denzel might play the role, whatever the case
Mm-hmm.
may be.
Yep.
So one artist is saying, "I'm gonna shoot." Artist saying, "Yo, I'm gonna shoot 100 motherfuckers, blah blah." Then you go watch Denzel, and Denzel is actually shooting 100 motherfuckers, blah blah. So I used to say that shit a lot. But when you listen to some of the music today, bro, that should be like Joey Z shot the nigga in the back and gave it and passed the
Yep,
gun to Mike. Like, all right,
yep,
bro, come on, bro. Like, what
yep.
the fuck
Yo,
am
bro,
I
I
supposed to do with this shit?
I always thought that was a cope mechanism and a way for people, not a cope mechanism, but a way for people to, throw it on. Yo, I'm copying off of. No, you're not, bro. You're not, bro. Cut the cat. That's another one of those, bro. As a society, who we are, we never look in the mirror, bro. Like, you was not inspired by. There are artists that do get inspired by movies. Bruce Willis, and they pitting it all in. But for the most part, like you said, Killer, yo, I just shot Tay Tay down the block. Tay Tay know what's up.
Yo,
Yeah, Tay Tay know what's up, bro. I got that beam on my scope. Tay Tay know what's up. Like, bro, that's not a movie, bro.
holla at me, Tay. Like, come on, bro.
yo,
Like,
yo, matter of fact, yo, me and M, we laugh at something all the time. Like, yo, the dude, he says, what happened to Corbin? Yo, they shot Corbin like 50 times, bro. I forgot his name. Oh man, what is it? It's a rapper right now. He did a whole song talking about everybody who got shot, killed, you know what I mean, blah blah blah. And one of the ad libs, he was like, "What happened to Carbon? Like that's not cool, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's not it, bro. I'm not
Yeah, I
gonna
remember
cap, bro.
that he went in on everything and he was like,
Yeah,
"What
I
happened to
forgot my
Corbin?"
guy name. Yeah, what happened to
Yeah.
Corbin, bro? That is crazy. Yeah, no, I'm talking. Yeah, no, I forgot his name though in the chat, bro.
it's like, how about we just not say that type of shit, the real shit, keep it out your music, and then you don't have to worry about your music being held against you. But the problem is, it's not about the music. It's about these rappers or individuals trying to uphold an image that a lot of them don't even live. It's probably somebody else's story they telling, and it's like, bro, you just said you shot Tay Tay, so or when I see niggas it's on site because I'm gonna have the hammer with me. So now when we see you in the club, Nigga, I already think you on that type
Yep.
of time because you said that shit.
And you
I'm gonna
tell
hold
on
you
your man,
accountable.
my two mans with me got the Glock in extendo. So now cops know it ain't even you with it. I just
Bro,
gotta grab your mans around you. They got the Glock in the extendo,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie. If I go to the club and I see you with your two mans, I know you got the Glock and extendo because I'm gonna hold you accountable for the shit that you saying. I believe you.
Yeah.
So it's like my question is, so when do you hold people accountable for the shit that they selling? Or do we stop buying the shit that they selling? Because it's bullshit.
I
And I
think
wish Joe was up here to answer that.
Right,
I
right.
think this is just another
Julio.
motive of the hip hop police because we have so many forms of art that show craziness, whether it be gang violence things or whatever, with clips and videos and music. It's just music is such a how can I say, like, it's easy to make and it's easy for people to digest. Like if you did it in a movie, it takes a little bit more time. But if they show like drug dealing and people getting shot, it's like, okay, that's art because it took them a while. But somebody get on the track like, yo, I just shot your man with a 100 drum round with a ghost gun and da 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 da. It's like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like they just talking crazy, but it's still art. So I don't think you should be indicted on it. Like I just don't think.
That's not
But
art though. Oh
but
my
I'm
God,
about to
bro.
say that. So, but this art that you talking about, these same people, when we see them in person, they want us to respect them as the people that they
Right,
are
bro.
selling to us. Like,
They,
nigga, when you meet Suge, nigga, Suge wants you to respect him as the big
that
gangster he
gangster, yeah.
is.
You mean
Be-
Bruce Willis? He not gonna greet you the way you mean Denzel. He not the equalizer.
Yo, bro,
Yeah, like bro, ain't no way, bro. Yeah.
yo,
That's
But there are
crazy,
some.
bro.
Hold on. But there are
yo,
some gangster people that
yo,
have acted and
hold
written
on.
books, though. There
Yo,
are
so
some drug dealers that wrote books
hold
and stuff
on.
like that, whether it be beating
No,
Meech or whatever the case may
no.
be, that were
This shit,
doing crazy stuff. That
hold on. This shit is funny that Hop said that. So real quick, let's go back to David Chappelle. David
yeah,
Chappelle told a story when he first met Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey was like his idol. Nigga said, yo, he
yeah,
got to the set. Nigga said Jim Carrey was so stuck into the role of Andy, whatever the name was.
Andy
Nigga said,
Griffin.
nah, not Andy Griffin.
Oh,
Excuse me, David Chappelle was he wanted to meet Jim Carrey, but Jim Carrey's playing the role of another comedian or somebody named Andy. So he said when he got there,
okay.
he finally met Jim. Nigga said, "Yo, Jim Carrey," and everybody was like, "No, no, he's Andy." So nigga
Yeah.
said, "What?" But Jim Carrey was in the role of Andy, off the
Yeah,
set,
yeah,
in the
yeah.
set, until that movie was finished. He
The
played
guy
Andy.
from
So
Taxi. He played Taxi. He was a wrestler. He
exactly.
got a classic story. Yeah,
So
Andy.
it's like, yo, when you meet these rappers, bro, you gotta, nigga, when I see you, you better be Andy, nigga. If that's who you promoted to me, be Andy all the time, bro. Or it's cat, bro. And that's what these niggas
Yeah.
is doing. This shit is cat, bro.
but why do you put that on the person with the music? Because
But
No,
there's a
nigga,
lot of
because
people. Hold on,
Mhm.
but there's a lot of people that rap about that ain't about that life. A lot of people.
and those are them niggas that get tested. And then they don't rap no more.
But then that now there's a bigger problem. Now you're associating the music with the person in a sense, like the art with the person
Be-
automatically. And,
because that person just got finished saying, I'm killing such and
right.
such. They
I,
associated themselves with the art.
have you ever listened, like, not just for anybody, if you listen to drill music, they literally tell you step by step.
What
It
they
was in
want.
an episode of Law and Order, bro. Like they
Mhm.
solved a crime because of drill music, bro. Like that's not art, bro. That's not art. Like we got to
So then
keep it a
Bobby
buck.
Shmurda.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Like we still stuck. There are artists. That's what I mean about us as a people, as a rap and hip hop is majority, urban, and that we be trying to hide the fact that, yo, bro, that's cat, bro. Rock musicians and stuff like that, they don't they carry themselves the way we carry ourselves, bro. That joint is trash, bro. Like, yo, if I do something, I should not go to the studio and
And put it on
record
wax.
it that I did it. I robbed Jose. I slapped his baby mama. Don't run down on me. I'm really about that life. Big stepper. I'll step on your grandma. I shot at your auntie last week. And then when you go to court, you say, hey, this is art. That's cap, bro.
but you can't
Ain't nothing odd about
segregate.
that. You a
But it's still.
menace.
But even if that's the case, there is no breaking point as far as like if you open that floodgates for them to do that to just that style of music, then you can't say it's only drill music that we can do that. They will do it across the board.
So let me ask you something, Five. How do you feel
Yeah,
about this right here? Fat Joe speaks on saying he lied in almost
95
95% of his
of his
songs.
songs to see
I
why.
had
Hey,
to say 95% of what I say is a lie.
mhm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
That's my point. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Regardless
no,
if he
no. But
was,
you gotta read. No, but you gotta read it in its entirety, though. Finish
he
reading.
says what I say is a lie, so they can understand that it's unfair to try some kids for the rest of their life with the shit that they might have done, not done. Like I got it on the screen. Like regardless if he's telling the story or saying something,
Yeah, so he's not
I
really
just
saying that he lied in 95% of his shit.
yeah.
He's saying that he said
He had
that
to
so
he
they
had to
could
say it.
be. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, bro. It started
Basically
a
the same
trend.
thing. The same
About to
thing
say the
that
same
Bash
thing,
did
best.
at the start of the same
Yeah,
shit.
He
That
exactly.
did
be
that.
at the start of the joint.
You got to do that now. But it's sad that we are taking advantage of the word art. That's where it comes down to. We we as a society, pardon me, excuse me, as a society, we are taking advantage of the art, and you are getting people to believe that story. When this new generation is not just keeping it art. When they run into each other, it's not just art. It's not like LL Cool J versus Cannabis. We're just on wax now. They in the streets. They really banging on each other. They really letting it fly. They stepping on each other and they going on these records and they being the reporters. And now they asking, yo, don't judge me on that. That's not cool, bro. The baby
But
getting
it's a
killed.
bigger problem than just the music, though. That I feel like that's a cop out, just
But
because they said
the music go. I'm sorry, I mean, but the music goes
yeah.
to everybody. That's the problem. Like it doesn't just stay with you. When you put out a song, especially if you're a big, well named like a drill artist or something like that, it goes to everywhere. So now they start to look up to what you did and say, "Oh, he did that." Exactly what Strategic said with Bobby Smurder. Bobby Smurder, free my daddy out the dog pound, da 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 da, whatever he said, da 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 da. Da. People like that. Yo, he was saying some unbelievable stuff on there. That's not cool, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But we bopping our head to that. Like, that's
I
he
just
not.
did it about a week
Oh
ago.
yeah, that's not cool,
The
bro.
fuck?
Like, ain't no way you really out there bodying people. They got them on camera shooting at people ducking, people running. What about if that's your auntie? What about if that's your cousin who just came out the supermarket? What about if that's your uncle? What about if that's your you not gonna view that the way oh it's just art. No, that ain't art. They really out there lock
But
them dudes up.
again, the music had nothing to do with their stupid choices, because there's a lot of so
Nope,
the only reason I
nope,
say
nope.
that because there's a lot of
That's wrong.
people. No, let me finish my statement. There's a lot of people that rap about stuff that they never done. So now you're indicting people that because what the bigger problem is people gravitate towards that music. That's what the real problem is. Like people like to listen to that. It actually sells. People like to listen to stuff they might not be involved in
Right.
or don't know nothing about, right? So somebody wants to hear that. So when he does do something stupid like that, he knows somebody wants to hear it. He gonna say that I caught little Johnny slipping and da 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 da. Somebody wants to hear that. It might be a person that really did it. It might be a person that didn't do it. But
I
even so,
don't,
how do you decipher that?
I
You know what I'm
don't,
saying?
I
So
don't,
like,
I don't fully agree with that, bro. I think a lot of
yeah.
artists right now, especially these artists right now, I believe a lot of these niggas never did none of that, and they rapping that, and because they rapping it, and now they getting caught out there, now they have to do it. Like, nigga, we want to see you. We expect to see you with that hammer on you, like you always talk about.
And they
Now you
definitely
forced to
doing
keep
it.
that
Yup.
hammer on you because every time you talk about it, you talk about you got the hammer on you,
There used to be
and that's
one real rapper in a room, and everybody else was, but it's turning to where it's like everybody got the joint now. You can't. That's why all
it's
these venues
it's
getting shut down. Okay, one second.
it's living up to the image. You because you put yourself out there like that, because you branded yourself like that. Now you got to live up to that image, and it's sad because a lot of the motherfuckers are scared,
Mhm.
but they ain't had nothing else to talk about. Niggas' life is boring. They ain't got shit to talk about. They got to make up some
And
shit.
I agree, but that's a separate entirety. I'm talking about them using your lyrics against you in court. or using. That's when that's another problem. You're 100% right. Where they say something and then now they got to live their life, right? But if somebody's getting taken to court for something they said on a track, whether it's true or not, it's a red line because now they just using anything you say. At some point, you said something that might have sounded like something, and they're gonna try to indict you with it. And you might not even talk about nothing. You might have just tried to write a bar that rhymed. They're like, oh, I got the with the 16 in the mat. Oh, you got a 9 with 6. That's a okay. That's a Glock 19 with a fully loaded clip, and now they're using it in court. When you like, hold up, like what? I said you probably don't even remember that. You know how many times Lil Wayne probably said something off the freestyle or some shit. You know what
But
I'm
Lil
saying? That they
Wayne
try to
is
indict
not
him.
getting indicted. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Lil
I'm
Wayne
about
in
to,
his
I'm like,
Miami mansion.
But hold
It
on.
ain't bothering nobody. You know what I
But
mean?
if
He's
they,
not.
but if he got locked, if he got caught in some Rico shit, you know how much lyrics they could use against him based off what you saying?
but they still gotta find
They
that gun
gotta
that he
get
was
right.
talking about.
No, they don't. Look at YMW. No,
No,
I got there's several people they didn't want no
no,
evidence.
I'm saying no. Hold on. See, you losing somebody that's dead. See, that's what I'm saying. You
Mm.
look, you're using YM Melly, right?
Yeah,
You're about to say YM Melly.
yeah,
We gotta wait. I ain't gonna say too. We ain't gonna talk too much about
yeah.
it, but
But they never caught the
I'm gonna
gun.
give you
I was
my
just
honest
okay,
opinion about YM Melly.
okay.
It's fishy. Okay,
Oh, it's
that's all
definitely
I'm gonna say
fishy.
for now.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's
fishy.
fishy.
But Bash, I use that example because he mentioned you got to find
Okay,
the
okay,
gun.
okay.
They never found it. They going off cell phone records. They going off cameras when he left. They
Pings
don't
and
got.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they try to do everything else and then using the lyrics, and they never found a weapon at all at houses with illegal. Whatever.
But
I'm not
how
gonna get
would
into
you
that.
feel though? How would you feel if God forbid, let's say God
Mm-hmm.
forbid, someone in your family was killed by a artist that is a menace in these streets, and the only way they could get him is from those lyrics to help them connect the family members you lost? How would you feel
That's
about that?
that's bias, because I
I
would
no,
want them to
how would
lock
you feel about that though? Like, would you say the same
me.
thing you saying now? Don't take him to court.
Let's be
Don't
honest
trial
about
him off of
it.
that.
I would want them to do the worst of the worst. That stuff that's not even legal to them. Just throwing straight in jail. So yes, I want them to do anything they can to get them
With the
because I'm
lyrics,
not going
right?
to. Well, no, I'm not going across the roofs because now I'm feeling some type of way. I want them to beat his ass when they all the shit they're not supposed
But I'm
to.
just
Nah,
saying,
that's
if
not
they
what I'm
can't,
saying.
that's not
That's
what I'm
not what I'm
saying. You
saying.
know,
If
No, but
if
my
I don't care what I'm
that's when
saying
it
is I don't
becomes
care
your
what they
moral
do.
ethic.
Yeah, but again, that's when I'm mad. But the right thing to do is prosecute him correctly if he actually did it. You know what I'm saying?
yo,
But
You didn't
me
answer the
being
if
mad,
question,
no,
bro.
no, no. If my
look,
cousin Johnny, God forbid, if my cousin
mhm.
Johnny got shot and killed by this artist, and this artist came on a song and said, "I just shot Johnny a week ago." They ain't got no lyric, they ain't got no gun, they ain't found nothing. But I'm like, yo, bro, the lyrics is right here. The nigga just told you he shot my
Yep.
cousin Johnny. The nigga
He
said
could
his
be
lyrics.
capping though.
See, come on,
My
man.
cousin Johnny just died,
Right,
man.
that's
Y'all
what I'm
got this
saying.
He could
nigga
be
to
That's
my
what
capping.
cousin
they be
Johnny.
doing, bro.
Nah, he
Like,
could be capping because he could have had beef with your cousin and
oh
he
my
taking that
god.
body off him. I'm just using I'm playing devil's advocate. I don't know,
No,
but I'm saying
but
he
that's
could.
what happened.
People
But
do
that's what
dumb shit
happened.
like that. Don't
No,
say like they don't.
but that's what happened. Saying, would you feel the same way if it was your family member that died and you needed something to stick on this artist, and it
And you
actually the
know it
nigga
was
just
him.
said it?
And you know, without a doubt, you know it's him. And the only thing they could use to process him is those lyrics in the courtroom of law. But you know it was him. There's no doubt about it. Everybody know it was him. They, come on, bro. You're not gonna feel the same way you feel right now.
Yeah, but
That's like a
that's
confession,
giving.
bro.
Yeah, but that's like giving a one off on the actual everything. Like, of course, when it happens to you personally, you want anything it means to go in your way. But in the general speaking, like freedom of speech and music or whatever, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? It's not good at all. Now that's like saying police harassing people in high gun violent communities, right? Is it good? Hell no. But do they catch a lot of guns and be harassing? Yes, they do. Is it good? No. It's another thing where like it's not a good thing to do, but of course you would want it to do to get your result. And that's just another thing. Like if that was my situation and Johnny got killed and I want hell yeah, I'd be like, you know what? Do what you gotta do to kill him. I don't care if y'all beat the shit. I don't care if y'all gotta make up some shit. Because now it's no longer about the rules for me. Now it's more revenge. I'm mad.
But
Oh,
you
nah, that's
I
can't.
don't care
fucked up.
what you
That's
See,
do.
that's
fucked
crazy.
up.
Yeah, see, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Nah,
because
don't do anything. Don't set the nigga up.
but
Right,
nah, but
Understand?
see,
right.
no, but what I'm saying that's how I would feel in my emotions of Johnny or whatever. I'm just being real. But if I'm gonna sit there and be reflective and say, okay, go the proper call of the proper way of motives, find the evidence, trial them, et cetera, then I can't be in the middle of both. Either I'm
But
gonna be
see,
all
you
the way
live in
wrong or all the way
that.
right.
That's not the world that we living in. The world that we living in is people doing this, and they actually doing it. Like it's not
And they
a
saying
cap.
it.
Yes, if they
Yeah.
saying it, it's not a cap. And I think we have, as a community, as you know, as a majority, as we cannot allow art to, hide behind the word art no more. It's not that way no more. This is not art. There's nothing about art about that. There's no art in that. Art is, there's many things you can do. People try to use these other genres.
Somebody's listening to it and like it, so you can't
No,
discredit
that's
that.
not art. Art is not confessing to a murder, bro.
I
There's
agree,
nothing.
but there's somebody that listens and likes it to it. So the same way I might somebody screaming in the mic with that might not be art to me, but it's music to somebody else,
Art
and you
is
can't say nothing about that.
no art is no what, bro. Art is art. That's not confessions, not murder. People shouldn't be dead because you trying to make some art. That's
No, I'm not
crazy,
talking
bro.
about the actual act. I'm talking about the actual lyrics and the song.
That's what we
The
talking
act,
about though. 95%. That's what we talking about. Yo, why ain't that what we talking
and
about, fellas?
yeah, but see, what I'm saying is I don't know. I know a lot of people that be capping in their music,
No, that I used to say that till I start listening to drill and I start really observing how these
but that's a
guys and
small
stuff is
minute
moving.
though.
No, that's not a
Of
small minute. This is
okay,
New York City.
The whole New
Drill
yeah,
York.
is running
what's
New York City.
The
That
whole
why
New
you,
York.
bruh, why you think the mayor and stuff had to get involved? And you know what? A lot of old folks and people were saying, oh, well, a lot of out of touch, because that's what they are, out of touch. Oh, it's just art. They do it in rock. They do it. You're out of touch, bro. He got the joint on him right now. He go to studio with. He probably rapping in the booth right now with it. And that's the truth, bro. We losing our
yeah, but
babies to
so
this,
the
bro.
drill carries from New York to UK, but the entire rest of the states
You
and
from
there's
UK to
other
New
people
York.
in other states. Yeah, then well, I think it derived from UK. I don't know that's the, but the entire rest
That's
of the
what
United
they
States are all them people that's talking shit in the South, all the people that's talking that gang shit in LA, all them people that's in the Midwest
LA is
that's
another
talking.
place. They not capping. They
But I'm saying though,
capping
they
about
be
them lyrics.
some of them be on the they got ties and they be saying some shit, but it's just a rough situation. I don't know because it opens the door for so much though. That's all. That's why I don't agree with it. Yeah, that's all. He said it's not a lyric if somebody just says it out of the blue. Nah, yeah, and people write all types of shit. I could be sitting there writing 16, be like, yo, I got
Nah,
this
nah. He
16
talking
inch
about
needle,
nah,
I
nah.
corner
He talking
body.
about the lyrics. He talking about the lyrics he put in the chat. He talking about
Oh, he talking about Young Melly.
he
Young
talking
Yeah.
about the
Melly,
Millie
yeah,
jump.
Millie is
yeah,
that he's another example. All the examples
yeah.
that they got, like this is what I don't like. Yo, it just grinds my gear. All the examples they have of people like, yo, why they should use their lyrics in court are the
cause all
actual
reason.
guys. Yeah,
It's the
reason.
niggas that's
But
actually doing it, bro.
right, and then the people outside that no, you should judge them off their lyrics.
But they never
It's
catch
art.
him.
These are the killers. These are the
But
guys
see,
that terrorizing
I
your block. These are
and
the
it
guys
might
that
be,
where, yo, bro, innocent people are dying and we
it
can't even
might
see it because we so out of touch, bro.
And they
not, it
telling you
might
they
be
doing
that
it.
they actually
Yeah,
doing it right, but they don't catch him with nothing. And that's the thing.
yo,
It's getting so bad to the point where like they have to resort to the lyrics. So like let's say he is terrorizing, he shot XYZ, da da da, and they found the gun, and they're not gonna need the lyrics. Or they got him
yo,
on camera, they're not gonna need the lyrics. That's what I mean. Like when
So a
they
lot
don't
of times
have
if they
nothing, and
find a gun, you can wipe the prints off the gun.
yo,
no,
here,
but you can register. You could the caliber of the gun. If they find a gun in your house and they run up the bullet ballistics and they can tell if it's a 9 millimeter or whatever, and then they can know who whatever. If they found a person that the weapon that you shot the person, they're not going to use the lyrics. So by the time they get to the lyrics, that means they went through a whole bunch of other shit and couldn't indict you, and now they got to use the lyrics against you. And
and
that's where
then
I'm like, damn.
yo, listen, we love Fat Joe. Everybody, yo, Fat Joe is like our You know what I mean? When it comes to like especially for we all from the Bronx. You know what I mean? Fat Joe's like a superhero to us. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? As far as the level of his success and the things and how he is. You know, when you see Joe, you smile. Yo, Joe, da da da. But Joe would tell you himself. Back in the day, he was a terror,
Cam just
bro.
said it.
Yo,
Cam just
bro,
told
he
niggas,
would
bro.
tell you,
Niggas
bro.
said Cam said, yo, Joe used to have all the jewels on. Joe was the nigga that was getting money. Joe was really in these streets.
He was
Bruh,
really pitting the beats on people.
I'm
And
not jacking this shit, bruh.
But Cam talk shit his shit too though. Cam with the comment.
But Cam was just telling the truth. I don't know.
You know what I'm
all right,
saying? He's
yo,
another one that was talking this shit though, but whatever. Yeah, I get what
I-
you're saying.
so at the end of the day, I just want to know just the question.
Yeah,
Do y'all agree with Joe or do y'all not agree with Joe? Just real quick, because we going right
I
into
agree
hold
with
on, what
commercial.
are
him.
we
I
agreeing
agree.
on?
He
Right.
felt like artists should not be held accountable for the lyrics that they put out.
Oh, you saying like artists shouldn't be? I think they should, bro.
Okay.
What happened?
Well,
Didn't you hear the dude say, "I'm standing on business"? They be marking that joint like they real standing on business, bro. All right, stand on business.
But you get that little kid that's mocking that and trying to do the
That's
same
why. See,
thing.
but that's
that's
why that need to be.
uh
See, you
that's why
see,
motherfuckers need to be held accountable for the shit they're
accountable.
saying because
Exactly,
the
bro.
impact that they are
Oh,
having on everybody, these kids and other artists coming up is crazy, bro. This drill rap guy, this drill rap got motherfuckers running around talking about YGs and all this crazy shit, bro. Kids out here bugging right now because of this shit.
I bet they wouldn't say it if they was held accountable.
It,
Come on, man.
exactly.
It's the politics. It's all politics, man.
But you know why they letting that shit happen? Because they say it's the culture. They want the black community to kill each other. So they allow you to say this shit. This is what they want us to do. They want us to talk about this shit. They want
Want
us
to
to
hug
keep
you right
killing
now,
each other.
strategic. Oh
And
my
this is what it
God.
is, bro.
It
It's the
gets on my
fact.
nerves, bro.
It's a fact. So I don't agree with Joe. Um, I think motherfuckers should be accountable for what they say. How about we start doing music that's real? Sell some real shit to me. I
They
don't want to
are.
fake. I don't want to buy the fake shit. I don't care about the fake shit.
That was the point of this whole argument.
Right.
Yo, that's crazy, man. Oh, he's saying like the realism of it.
Yeah, like that's the
Why what
problem,
Killer
right?
saying sell me something that's real, like what you
That's
really
a
going
better
through.
word would be meaningful, more meaningful, I guess, because they are talking about that was the whole thing. They talk
Yo,
about
and
real
then
shit
another
that
thing, the top artists, let's go to music. All the top artists right now, like the guy that's on Mount Rushmore, like J. Cole,
Hmm.
Kendrick, everybody who talks real in they rap. Jay-Z talks real in his rap, are like on this big even Snoop Dogg went back in the last couple years, started talking a little bit more realer and more but more, you know. I don't know why you don't want to follow that. You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you want to be on the Mount Rushmore? Are we just caught in our little circle, our little block? We just want to be the best on our block. Like, oh, you got to pit real. I'm going off what Strategic said. Like,
Hmm.
you have to pit real in your music so people, the world, can relate to it. That's what made Tupac who he was. You know what I mean? There'll never be, those kind of artists. Kendrick Lamar, they real, bro. Even some females that keep
yeah,
it
but
Well,
real in their music.
that shit is tough because they could indict Snoop, Kendrick,
but you know what? Snoop
recently.
No, but
ain't
they
no
not
And
song
they
they
not
not out there doing that. You know what I
word,
mean? They
they
not out
not,
there
but
doing that.
I
and
get
they
it, but
not
they not.
associating
That's my point.
themselves with them type of groups. You're not finding them with them groups of niggas that's doing that shit. If you talk about Lil Wayne, nigga, just on some filming shit that I know personally, and I never shot a Lil Wayne video, but I know directors, I know people that's involved. Nigga, Lil Wayne don't shoot no videos unless it's in the studio. He shoots nothing outside because he don't want to be a part of that shit. If you don't have him in the studio shooting his scene, he's not there, bro.
Stop
He
doing
could have got
street
caught up with
stuff. If you gonna
Birdman. Shit
talk
was
some
crazy.
street stuff, stop doing street stuff, bro. Like you're in the music business anyway. Business, bro. Like this ain't the
You're gonna
fucking
get
oh my language. This ain't the gladiators. Like, bro.
and this shit could get you the fuck caught out there. Nigga, when I was in Miami, I was out. I think I'm in Miami with a high bridge hat on. I'm just living my life. I'm partying. Niggas is like, yo, bro, that sniper gang over there. Put the hat. What, nigga? Nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with high
Can't
bridge.
even, bro. It's
That's
crazy
not
out
my
here.
beef. But because that's what they talk and that's what they doing and that's what they saying.
See,
Now,
That's also the difference with rock, right? So let's say I want to wear a corn hat, right? I could wear my corn hat to the Metallica concert without me dying.
But I can't
Exactly
wear
what
my
you
high
said.
bridge hat to
I can't
Miami
wear the
because
sniper concert because I'm gonna get
literally,
popped.
motherfuckers was right across the street, bro. It was with me, Puda, and Marty McFly. Niggas like, yo, bro, we gotta go down this way. They was on our body coming out the spot, bro, because we had high bridge getting, we had nothing to do with it, but because they said what they said in their lyrics, and this is what they got the hammers on them. High bridge niggas got the. Bro, I was a high bridge nigga. I ain't had no hammer on me, bro. I was there for the bitches. I was not there to fight. So it all comes down to motherfuckers being held accountable. All right, yo, but Walt, do you got anything to say before we?
No, I'm chill.
I could tell this nigga over there. How you gotta take a shit? Just wanted to know.
No, I'm chilling. Y'all niggas said enough,
This
man.
nigga got my favorite
I ain't
sweater
got to
on,
say
man.
shit.
I need another
So
one of
what you
those.
got to answer the question? Well, what side you rocking with? I think I'm solo over here.
Nah, I think niggas do gotta listen, I think you have to hold niggas accountable because if not, know what I mean, then this shit just gonna continue, man.
Yo,
If you don't hold niggas accountable, then you telling niggas to go in the studio and pump fake all day, fake it till
fake
you make it.
all day, bro.
That's what
Right.
they go. That's what they doing.